Yeah, to touch on that real quick. For work, it's weird because for 2 years, bro, we were not scrambling, but we were trying to figure out which direction to go. And we figured one out, I think, which is going like well for us. And I don't know if I've been so used to trying new shit and something going wrong and then like me wanting to be in it to fix it. And then I don't know if I lose interest, but like, I don't like that
it's been going the way you wanted it to.
Yeah.
I don't masochist.
Yeah, I don't know if I don't know if I like. One thing I think I've learned is, you know how they say like, you have people that like people that go to war, that they're leaders during war, but they can't be leaders during peace and vice versa, right? Yeah, like I like more being in madness and start trying to do something from start and it going wrong, and me just being able to withstand like disappointment and failure.
I guess that's the fun in it. I guess
maybe that's what it is,
because it's the risk.
Yeah. And now that like we figured out, we got a good thing going. I'm just like, I don't know,
chilling. Like, what do I do on time now?
I want to break something and fix it.
Yeah, I mean, that's the fun in most things, I guess. Just kind of like, because what is it? Winning is only valuable because the risk of failing. Like, if you won all the time, it's just kind of like, well, I know how this is gonna go. It's boring. I was listening to something and somebody said that the biggest risk you could take is never taking a risk, and that. It's true.
Yeah.
That is the fun in it though. Same thing with like competition. Like, sports are fun because you get competitive and you want to win. But if everything's always like easy or like you're going just smooth sailing, it's not gonna be as fun.
Yeah, and granted, it's not that it's smooth sailing. There's fires all the time. It's just it's the variable. For example, like sometimes like let's say I on Friday we have an inspection from the city, which funny enough, I just spoke to you about it a little bit now. Similar thing, like we're about to sell it, so someone has to come. So I have to go, like I'll go to the house, make sure like it's good. If it's close, I'll do it. If it's not, I'll send somebody to do it. But sometimes I like going, especially I don't got much going on. So like let me just get my hands get my hands.
Let me see if I learn something.
Yeah. So, and I'm sure something's gonna go wrong. I'm sure I'm gonna walk in there and I'm gonna expect something. I've never seen the house, so I'm sure I'm gonna walk in, think one thing. But those are all like it's not that it's the same shit, right? But it's like controlled chaos, which is fine. But I guess I've been doing it for so much that I don't mind the uncontrolled chaos of like not knowing even like what to do now. Like, is this even gonna work? Sometimes I talk to my buddy Jagger and I'm like, yo, should we be doing this? Like, is this like, are we not good at what we do? And I hate those conversations, but like, I don't know. Then you start, I miss it now.
You know what's the funny thing? It's like, again, I guess you've already prepped so much for some of this stuff where like you're saying it's like it's more controlled, where like if somebody's new to it, it will still be like really exciting, but you already have like so much experience on it, or you at least know more or less what's gonna come next. You're just kind of like whatever. It's like in the academy, I try to do the same thing where like right now it hasn't been too much fun.
Yeah.
Because they've taken so much of the chaos.
Yeah.
Like one of my favorite things is when you first get there, those first couple weeks is the chaos. Like seeing the panic in people's faces and what the fuck is going on. And now that we can't do that, to me, it's just been like whatever. Now I'm just working out with these people. But that not being to like, even for me, because even for me, sometimes like when I'm in there, like wilding the fuck out and screaming at these dudes and we're doing burpees and we're doing this and I'm doing every rep with them and all this stuff. And it's chaotic for me too, but you're still controlling the room. It's 300 people and you're getting everybody like all flustered and it's all crazy and stuff. Like, that's fun.
Yeah.
That's fun to fucking
see that sounds exciting.
Yeah. But now it's just like, they don't want you to do anything.
Yeah.
So I guess it's just now working out.
Yeah.
It doesn't have the same allure.
Exactly. Like, and you become, we'll see. But like I don't know. It's like you want to be fulfilled, like in everything you do. So the way that happens for us, it just seems to be like really C. And I don't know. I'm like, fuck. I'm gonna have to find something else. Like I'm gonna have to find something to do.
Do you think it has to do now more to the sense you haven't like done the jiu-jitsu shit for a while because of the whatever happened with the gym?
That could be it too. Like not having something that
Outlet.
Yeah, like an outlet. Like, yeah, swimming's not gonna do it for me.
Right.
Swimming keeps my cardio up.
Chill.
Yeah, but it's not doing it. Working out, like, it's fun. It's fun. Like me, because of not going to jiu-jitsu, me and I'm like, yo, Jav, it's crazy how much stronger we are. Not even feeling are right now because it has to be because of jiu-jitsu. I don't remember the last time that me and Jav, like this morning we were working out chest. And we grabbed 100-pound dumbbells.
Nice.
Like, it's been so long. It wasn't even a thought in my head. Not because I couldn't do it, just because your joints
tired,
and your joints are so fucked up that you're like, not even. And for the first time. So that's fun, but I'd rather be hurt and sore from jiu-jitsu than...
Because your mind is strong.
Yeah. So...
Yo, you guys have gotten good, dude.
Thanks,
That was
man.
fun. That was fun. The open mat, it was really, really cool.
Yeah. And it's the timing sucked. The only thing, like, I told Jav, like, damn, bro, I'm gonna go full. I want to go full wrestler, like, change. Now that I kind of have an idea and I know how to fall, just like how to protect my knees. Now I want to be way more aggressive, staying on top. Nice. I've slowly worked from like just playing defense to only playing defense to counter to then like any 50-50, not going for a counter, but actually going for top position. And now I'm like, okay, now I want to attack and like not give people a chance. Like I want to start in offense.
If they move to that bigger gym, it's going to be better for you guys too. Because you can actually shoot and follow through. It sucks when like, for me at least, when I go with you, like I don't want to shoot because I don't want to land on top of anybody.
You're going to run into a wall, a column, or somebody.
So it's just kind of like, all right, whatever. Let me just try to like get thrown or throw, but from right here.
From right there, So now I'm excited. That part's going to be exciting. Like I said, me working off more aggressive offensively. But I'm happy that I learned the way I learned because I feel very comfortable in any... I throw myself in positions. Even when we were rolling, like I'll be like, fuck it, let me just dive, see what happens. So I'm super comfortable with this. So I think now going into offense, now I'm just like, all right. Now I can put it together, so I'm excited. But maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'm missing that, and that's what's affecting me. I never even thought about that until you said it.
That shit happens, bro. Even when the last 2 months when I was home, I needed to do something. Like, so I went like 10 days without working out. Yeah. Obviously, like, in the hospital. Yeah. It was good. But once I was able to like more or less get the schedule of the baby, and I'm like, okay, she's sleeping right now. I think I got like 45 minutes.
Let's go.
And I would just go ham. I wouldn't warm up. I wouldn't cool down. I would just go straight into my workout. And then it'll be like time to feed her after. And I'd just be feeding her. Just
heart rate's like,
but it's been fun, man. And that, the
thing, right?
The sandbag that I got, that shit was awesome. Clutch. And then what I ended up doing is that I filled it up to 120 pounds and then just got 3 of the little like sandbag cylinders that are 10 pounds each.
Sandbag cylinders.
It's like like you know those like old vests from back in the day where like instead of actual you have to like fit.
Yes.
Yeah. So I got those. And then I just filled it up to 120 so that I could use it at that weight. And then if I'm doing like a workout that's 150, instead of having to put more sand in it, all I have to do is just throw those in there. Because after 150 after a while gets fucking heavy.
I could imagine.
Especially when it's something like just like you're grabbing onto it. It's not like you have a hold of anything. You should do a lot. Actually,
I was going to say,
that worked for fucking grappling.
Yeah.
It's really good.
It's all grip. Yeah. Like,
and then learning how to like squeeze into your body. And stuff.
That's how you're supposed to finish. You know, it's funny. It's how you're supposed to finish, and it's how you don't hurt your partner. There's nothing worse than someone kind of has it, but they do a half-ass job. Like, let's say they take your back. And then they're yanking at your neck. That's the worst. Because it's like you tap because you're in like you're practicing. You don't want to get hurt, but you don't. But it doesn't deserve a tap. It's like a tap. Like, yo, bro, stop.
Right.
Like, because the way you're supposed to do it, which is the is just fucking really squeezed. Dude passes out fast, and you actually protect your partner from a fucking cramp for fucking months.
Yeah, you don't want to do a neck crank. Like you could do it, I guess, in competition.
Yeah, but you know, like especially new people, they get excited.
Yeah,
but it's still annoying. Yeah,
like that. I don't think like neck cranks and even like the jaw, like that type of stuff. Like, dude, people gotta go to work.
Yeah, that's how I see. Like if I catch your jaw, I'll keep it but won't squeeze it.
Right.
And I'll
just
wait.
to work.
Yeah. Just to work. That's how I see most of it. But again, it just depends.
Especially if you get that wrist hooking right.
Oh my
here,
God,
dude.
yeah. That's annoying. Especially if you get that little bone right there.
Just squeeze into
annoying.
it. Hell yeah,
Shit's annoying.
Yo, did you see? I don't know if you saw we were talking about they thought it was an alien ship or whatever. The ship blew up. That big the meteor.
Oh, I didn't know what happened with that.
Apparently, it blew up into like 6 pieces. So that's a wrap.
There's that.
Yeah.
Fuck, we're never gonna know. Damn, you're talking about what they found in I forgot the name of the telescope.
Yeah, I-13 or something.
Son of a bitch. This is recent?
Yeah, I saw it today.
Oh, I'm okay.
I was like, damn. Because I know we were talking
Damn.
It's over.
That was God basically saying like, they're not ready, bro. Chill.
There's too much shit going on.
They're not ready to know yet. They got too much going on.
There's too much shit going on right now.
Oh, man.
Yeah,
I didn't know this.
Yo, it's been fucking hilarious with everything that's going on right now, man.
It just depends if you have a sense of humor.
It does, yeah.
Because for us, I love all of it.
Dude, honestly, this whole thing with the shit in New York, I've gotten a lot of friends from like outer state, dudes in the military and stuff like, yo, what do you think? What do you think? And I'm like, I don't fucking think anything of it. Nothing's gonna happen.
Exactly.
New York has been exactly the same for 10 years.
Exactly.
Crime goes up, goes back down. Crime goes up, goes back down. Some dude comes in, makes a bunch of promises. Nothing happens.
You know what's funny?
The next guy comes in. It's the same bullshit all the time.
It always is. Schultz, Andrew Schultz, he made a great comparison. I never thought about it, but he's like, he literally, he campaigned the same way like Trump campaigned. It's very simple. Just say like 3 slogans. And I was like, yo, it's true.
You know what's funny? I don't know. Well, even when people are like, oh, what do you think of him? Like, I don't know, man. I'm not paying attention.
Me either.
I don't.
But
care.
what do you do? What do you know about him?
He's Muslim.
Besides that, like, what did he campaign on? I bet you know. This is crazy.
Oh, free shit.
Yeah. But you get what I'm saying?
Give you free stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's why it worked. I think that's why it worked. Because Andrew Schultz, when he said, I was like, oh, I never thought about this. He said, yeah, Trump said something very simple. It was just build a wall. Mm-hmm. And it just, like, that's it. Like, you don't need to know anything, but you know with him, or his whole thing was like build a wall. Mm-hmm. For Mondani, it was just like, he's going to make free shit and lower rent. Like, even if you don't know who he is.
Which he won't do.
No, he won't. But that's what you know him for. Mm-hmm. You don't know what anybody else ran on. I don't.
I know Cuomo was there, but
yeah, but you don't know what he ran on.
Nah. Right?
So when I heard that, I was like, oh shit, I never thought about that. It was like, yeah, it's just good marketing. Like the message is clear. What did I don't want to say poor Biden. He's not his fault. Kamala, like, what did?
Yeah, there was nothing.
There's nothing.
There was nothing.
Cuomo,
like,
nothing.
Yeah.
The guy with the fedora, that was the Hell's Angels.
Yeah, that new.
I don't know.
He's like a New York staple that like everybody knows, but like nobody knows. Like, what is your thing?
Yeah, bro.
Like he was a Hell's Angels once, and then he's like, I don't.
But you see, you should know. This is bad marketing.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You should know at least one thing.
We've been seeing him since we were kids.
Yeah.
I don't know his name.
Sigua, Curtis Sigua.
There you go.
Something like that.
You have to mention
exactly.
Like that guy.
But it's marketing.
I just know him as a dude with the fucking red beret.
Yeah, that's it.
It's fucking I don't know. When people were asking me like, because again, it's usually friends from out of state.
Yeah.
I'm like, dude, I'm so sick of just politics. Like
they force fed us.
I thought after Trump won, it was gonna be like, okay, we're gonna have a little break now. Let's just see where this fucking goes. Yo, it's been nonstop since the first time he got elected. I feel like since Obama, it's been like just politics galore on it. That's everything people. People talk about.
I think it's been forced upon us and we don't realize it. Like we think, right? Like that, you know how like our parents, I mean, my dad didn't really watch the news, but let's just take your regular like old school parent. Maybe not our parents, but some parents were watching Fox and CNN and all that shit like back in the day, the boomers. And I guess you think in our minds, right? You think that those media companies and those people stayed there. But of course they didn't. Yeah. They're businesses. Yeah. They've adapted and they've gone to social media. And just how they rammed it down people's throats, I think that's what's happened. I think a lot of people are not aware that they're forcing it down these are not real people. Like, it's not your peers most of the time. Mm-hmm. And if it is, they just fell for it. Mm-hmm. You know, like it's just being rammed, like just, you know, it's funny. I barely look at political shit. If it's business related, 100%. But my algorithm, no matter what I'm watching, Twitter right now for me is dark. Like I'm watching, in India, apparently a lot of people like to take selfies, by trains, and a lot of them die.
Oh yeah. Yo, dude, they get fucking like thrown, dude.
So I'm watching hundreds of them. So all you see on my Twitter is always fights and this now. But no matter what, even with that, there's still political shit.
Yeah, same with mine.
Right?
All I care about is really like fitness and I guess, I don't know, like self-help shit.
Yeah. Similar algorithms. Yes. But no matter what, even if we don't click on it, we still get political shit.
You know what I was thinking about the other day? And I don't know how true this is, because it was just like a thought that kind of got into my head. It felt for like a second there where people were starting to kind of come to the same consensus as to like what our government is, and there was more people kind of agreeing with each other, like, yeah, this is kind of bullshit, right? And then religion got kind of thrown into it, and now we went again. Yeah. And I was like, oh, I wonder, that's interesting. I wonder if that was on purpose.
I think so. I don't know if it was. I don't know if it was on purpose, but I think an opportunity was seen and someone took it. I think, right? Like, I don't think people are smart enough to like make tons. Like, I don't know if people can. I think people can. What do you call that? Like, you see an opportunity and you. What do you call that when you see an opportunity and you? What am I saying? Like, you take full advantage of it as a word. Mm-hmm. But I think there's an opportunity presents itself and someone's like, oh, shit, let me jump on.
Especially with something like that.
Yeah.
Because now you're going back to people's like belief.
Yeah.
There's no fact, and like it's just about what you agree on.
Yeah, bro.
You know, and I started thinking Seneca. Yeah, I saw like a great quote about him, and it says that not that I'm saying like a wise or whatever, but the quote is something religion to the common man is true, to the wise is untrue, and to the powerful is a tool. I was like, oh shit, that's fucking good.
Yeah. It makes sense.
It really is.
Whatever can I think it's just manipulating crowds, right? Like, I don't know. I just wish sometimes I just always, for me, the way I keep it simple is like, what are my peers talking and thinking about? Mm. It's very simple for me. Like, cause there's bots and shit. It's so annoying.
Yeah. You don't know what's real anymore.
And now that I be using AI heavy, and I've had fun with it.
This fucking thing,
so I'm like, if I'm using this fucking commercial watered down version of like ChatGPT and Grok, I'm like, the levels beyond of like what people can use. Like, if I'm using this, that means people that have access to this shit are governments are them motherfuckers.
They're way ahead,
bro. They've got people that they've been online like for 5 years that you think they're real people, that they were just given like a bunch of things and run with it.
Even something as small, like I always say, like for example, I always gave the example of when I was in the military and I got like top secret clearance, and then like when I got out, I was just like, it just didn't fit. I was like, me? I didn't like, I'm just a dude. So like when you like being in that situation is just kind of like, all right, if you're willing to give me this, like how much are you fucking hiding? Because I know I'm not seeing their top secret.
No,
like,
you ain't shit.
Yeah, I'm just fucking this guy. Yeah, he's specialized, whatever. But it's just kind of, I feel like it's just something that like, yeah, here's this. Yeah.
Here's a
bullshit.
Yeah.
Bullshit. Yeah. It's been really funny though lately, just watching. I'm more of a people watcher. I never really like have my. I don't say my opinion much unless it's like to like people that I'm close to. I don't post about it, but I definitely do like to watch, like how things are.
I do like to
they're
poke.
swaying. Yeah, and it's just weird right now. Like it's just so weird, and I'm seeing people that weren't involved get triggered.
That's what I'm
by
saying.
little things, and I'm just kind of like, oh, there it is. They got that person.
They got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying they're forcing it on you. The same way you used to make fun of your parents. You don't realize because it's a different form of media. It's the same shit though. Mm-hmm. Like that, like your parents, like again, in general, your parents, when you used to be like, stop watching that shit, or like mom, this is always sticks in my head. Mommy, eggs are not bad for you. But it's so many times they tell you, right? Because she was like, our parents were raised during the sugar is good,
cholesterol,
fat is bad. Yeah. Right? So we were fucking eating margarine, whatever the fuck that is. But I had that shit in my house.
But then cereal.
Yeah. But again, because it's just so jammed in your face. You think you're doing the right thing. Mm-hmm. So that's why I kind of see people different with that. Because I'm like, it's not your fault, bro. It's like you're just getting that shit jammed in your face. And if you think that your ideas are yours, and if you believe that, they got you. Mm-hmm. Bro, it is... I question myself I find myself questioning all the time. Me and Amaris had this big... we had a discussion. If we argued, I would have said we argued, America. But we did have a discussion because she was like, you're making our kids feel uncomfortable at home. Because I'm like, my argument was like, well, it's because the way I want them to act outside is a specific way. So if I train them how to act at home, now they know how to act. They're going to take those same, that's my logic. Right. So I'm like, I'm going to hold them to a high standard at home. She came back and she was just like, yes, but if they're uncomfortable at home, then like they're never going to want to be home. And as soon as they can leave, they're not coming back. I was like, fuck, that's a good point. So I was like, okay, so what do you think we should do? Because I'm like, you understand why I thought. She was like, yeah, well, now I do. I thought you were just mean. I was like, this is why it's important. Intentionality is very important. Mm-hmm. So she was like, let's try a different way of doing what you want, but still wanting them to be here.
And still wanting, like, being able to balance.
And I was like, great. But I feel like if I thought that my ideas were my ideas and that was the right answer, they're not your ideas. They just popped in your head one day.
And then they're also ideas.
Yeah.
You could be fucking it up.
Then they're not yours.
Right.
Like these, I don't know. The way it's like, I forgot who fucking said it, but it's true. It's like you're just an antenna receiving information. Mm-hmm. These ideas aren't yours. I'm sure I got that idea of like, this is what you want to do with kids. And maybe I didn't, I just didn't maybe I read it somewhere and it just whatever, but it's just stuck in my head. Like, oh, if I want my kids to behave a certain way, I got to train them at home. And maybe it just never left. But I know it's not my idea. Just fucking the same way it came in, let it just float out, and bring in another idea
or whatever. And you can still get the same, like, because I guess we all still have the same, we want our kids to have the same morals that we have, more or less, right? How you deliver that is the difference, but it could change at any point. And also it's going to depend on your kid's personality and how they absorb it and stuff. Yeah, I'm obviously she's still a little potato, but I'm on the same boat. Like I want to be able to have my kid think a certain way at home so that she understands when she goes outside, like, okay, this is how I should act.
Yeah. But the tools to get her to that point are variable.
Right. Yeah.
Like you can't stick to, you can, but then you look stupid. Mm-hmm. Like you gotta be flexible, as uncomfortable as it is, like as whatever as it is, just be open.
This is why I hate, like, my biggest pet peeve with people when you're having discussions about like politics and religion and whatever. It's I know this to be. It's like, all right, now you don't know shit.
Yeah,
you think this is like your idea. This is your belief. This is like the information that you have gathered. This is the best to your ability. This is what you have put together. And now you're formulating this idea and this theory to navigate through the world. Cool. That's fine. Don't tell me that you know, because you don't.
Yeah.
Same thing with me. And like when people are like, I'm not agnostic, or science based, or I'm definitely not religious. But the point is just kind of like I don't exactly know. I don't exactly know where I'm at. I could tell you that like my belief system has been something that I have formulated by the experiences that I have, and I just ended up in this place. But I'm never gonna preach it to you as I'm like, this is what it is. It's just this is like this is just what I think. And can I be wrong? More than likely.
Yeah, probably we're all wrong. It's okay.
Right. Yeah. And I think that's what's happening more than ever, with even not only with like religion, but also with like politics, with like just simple shit like
with
law,
everything.
with everything. It's like, no, this is how it is. You're wrong. It's like nobody fucking knows, man. Nobody knows. Like, let's just somehow come together and find. It's just middle ground.
Yeah,
I think if we think more of just finding middle ground over and over,
most of the time, that's the answer for one. And then number two, it's a lot of it. If you just, and I get it, but like just think for it's a good example. The 50-year mortgages, right? Mm-hmm. It's so funny how you can process this, right? There's one person, right? Me and Hal were talking about this because me and Hal were excited. Mm-hmm. Right. But it's just how you view it. That's all it is. Just, it's you trying to get people for 50 years. Maybe if you let yourself get got for 50 years, then yeah. Or you can see it like, oh shit, less money. Okay. So instead of me now having to put up this amount of money for a house, oh shit, I could buy 2 rental houses now. Right? Because my payment is less. Mm-hmm. The value of the house still goes up. Right? Okay. So that means that maybe I'm not, most likely you're probably not even going to pay 30 years of a house. Something's probably going to happen. Mm-hmm. It just is. You're not planning on it, but shit happens. 30 years is a long time. Same thing with the 50. It doesn't mean, but the bank, you're paying interest only on who gives a fuck, because you can take advantage of tax advantages. The property's value is still going up. And even if I could afford a 30-year, I'll do a 50, because if something happens, right? God forbid something happens, I have a lower payment. But if life is fine, then I can just make additional fucking principal payments. All right. But again, it's just how you see it, right? Oh, that shit's just trying to hustle people, maybe. But it's the same way I fucking credit card hack, right? For every person like me that's credit card hacking, getting mad points, I just got 100,000 fucking reward points.
That's sick,
right? The other person is paying the minimum and fucking paying 30% interest. Like, it's just how you see things. Like,
I think it's not only, and on top of that too, it's people are now receiving information depending on who hands them the package too. True. Like, which is another shit. Like, I'm sure if it was Biden doing the whole 50-year things, a lot of people would receive it different than if it was Trump. And then the same way around. Stupid. If it wasn't Trump and it was Biden doing this, some people were like, he's an idiot. It's always just about like who's handing you the package. And it's really fucking
And that's annoying. The time where you should be selfish, which gets me mad. When you get shit like that, that's just an example, but with anything, like, that is actually, funny enough, that is actually your time to be selfish. And be like, how do I take this new information and how does this bend? Now you get how you're not a fucking public servant. Mm-hmm. Don't worry about everybody else. Let's focus on you first. Mm-hmm. How can I make this make sense for me? Right? Like, this is one of the few opportunities where it's good to be selfish, because you being selfish actually helps everyone out, because now they're going to be like, yo, Ryan, why you did the 50 instead of 30? I'm like, oh, let me show you what I did. Let me show you why it made sense for me. Maybe it doesn't make sense. I haven't looked into the details. I'm just saying. Right. Like, this is when you should be selfish. Take that information, and then naturally people are going to ask, and then now because you've processed it a certain way and see how, hey, it might work for you, boom. And then it works. But like you said, focusing so much on on that is like this guy in Mandami, whatever. Mm-hmm. Yo, hopefully it works.
That's it. It's going back to the shit that we talked about last time. Like, why are people rooting for people to fail?
Yeah, I don't get it.
It's at your expense. Like, I don't care who's up there. Same thing with Trump. I'm not a fan of him. Do I hope that he gets things wrong? No.
Hopefully he gets it right.
Hopefully you get it right. I hope this is a great thing for everybody. Same thing with this Mandami dude, and then a lot of people, you can't tell me that it all has to be like, but he's a Muslim.
Who gives a fuck,
dude? Who gives a fuck?
I don't.
He's a New Yorker.
Yeah,
that's what I know. Like, he's a New Yorker.
Yeah, and go to New York. Like it makes sense. Like there's a lot of Muslims, there's a lot of Jews, there's a lot of Dominicans. Like I'm assuming little by little, it's gonna be a whole bunch of different people. That's just what it is. Who again? Let's see his actions. If he starts doing snake shit, then he's a snake, not because he's this is or that. It's just he's a snake.
Yeah. And it'll show. Yeah. It'll show. And then now now he's in this and he's that.
But if he does well, yo. And by the way, it's maybe too early, especially for people with kids. You can't have kids. I don't give a fuck. You can't have kids and wish for these people in charge of the country that you're from to do bad. Like I want, especially now with my kids, I want everyone to do good. Yeah. Because I want this place until I move, which I'm not. I want this place to flourish.
Yeah, flourish.
Because of my kids.
Figure out whatever's going on right now.
Yeah. I don't know. Like, that doesn't make you a little more patriotic, right? Like, because you kind of have to be, because you want things to flourish because of your kids.
I think people too is, for the most part, from what I've seen, is that a lot of people have this whole thing like they have to formulate this opinion, and everybody wants to stand for something.
That's true,
right? And I get the like why you would want to do that, because there's something more about like standing for your ideas. And school. But you have to understand that like that's not necessary. You could also just like be on both sides.
Yeah.
You could like for example, if a politician one day thinks something and then he's like, I'm gonna go with this way. Sure, maybe it could be that he's being bribed. Maybe it could be that he's just a flip-flop and he wants to get in power. But maybe it could also be that he changed his mind.
Yeah, he was like, this makes sense.
I used to think this way and now I don't think that way anymore. There's a lot of ideas that I've had that are exactly like that, where I was just like, okay, I guess I was wrong. Or maybe not necessarily wrong, but at least like, the place that I am in life now, that doesn't make sense anymore to me. But that doesn't mean that I don't stand for something. I'm fucking growing and changing, and
they're just ideas.
They're just ideas.
That's what it is.
Theories and whatever. And just that's okay. That's completely fine,
bro. It's just ideas. If you ask 18-year-old Ronnie something, bro, when we were 18, we were in the middle of the recession, give or take. Yeah, dude. We had no idea.
No.
My life was not, even if it did, I never paid attention. I know the gas was up at some point, gas was down.
I didn't have a car.
Yeah, look, it's just, for me, it's just ideas. That's all this is. Like, it's just ideas, and I think the loser is the one that doesn't like just decides that this is it. I think I think old people, you start calling them old when they're no longer accepting new ideas. I think that's what makes you old. Yeah, that's a good because word, right? Yeah. Because there's old people that like you hear them, they don't, the word isn't old for them. But for some people, they could be 40. You're like, yo, damn, está viejo. Like,
yeah.
You know, like, why is he so old? It's maybe the way he looks, but a lot of it is just the energy's gone. The discovery, the wanting to discover new shit. Like Amaris's mom, bro, super youthful. What makes her youthful though is that she's open to new ideas. My mom is like, and it makes sense because it's funny, right? Because if you see their energy, it match, right? It almost matches it, and it's because of that, because they're just still open. Like my dad, I think, started like, he used to smoke weed when he was young, I think, and I think Remy be giving him weed sometimes, like at 70 years old. Like, it's been years, but he's open to it. Like, he's like, okay, I'll try it. Like. And you can feel it in him, like that youthfulness of trying new shit. I tell him about YouTube. Now he's all in on YouTube. That's what keeps you young. Yeah. Right?
And it's really like you're working out your mind too, because you have to also like be able to like let things go and drop things and pick things up and adjust and stuff. And it's just that your brain is also getting a sort of workout.
Yeah.
While doing that.
Yeah.
It's like when you're just so set in this one thing, you're just becoming a stone. Like your brain is doing exactly that. It's just nothing could get in or out.
That's why Ronnie wants to do something. Yeah, it might be Pokemon for now. I'm that serious too.
Yeah, but I don't know, man. Right now, like I'm trying to like think more of like this whole. I have 100% complete power and authority over my life and my actions. And like that's sure not true, because you still need people to provide food for you and clothes and not provide it, but like you need farmers.
Yeah.
Like I can't do everything on my own.
Correct.
But I'm the reason why I'm doing that is because it helps me put myself in a situation where I'm striding forward on my own accord. I'm not thinking about like if the government's gonna help me. I'm not thinking about like if this person's gonna help me. I'm not thinking about like that person did me wrong. It's just kind of more about like, how am I gonna do this? How am I gonna fix this? Where am I? What do I need to do? Where I need to go? Where like I think if you're constantly just worried about that person and this person and that party and that religion, you kind of start getting yourself into the situation of like, oh, this is not happening because of this, or I'm not doing this because of that. And now you're just cornering yourself into this thing where like you're being dependent on people and entities and this and that, where like we're a lot more powerful than we think when it comes to like our own actions. And that doesn't mean, again, sure, we're all affected by the government. We're all affected by the economy and this and that. But in my head, I'm 100% able to change it, which I'm not. But if the idea is that, then I think you're better suited to find a way to actually
1,000%
change your situation.
What is it? The pessimistic is always right, and the optimist is always rich, always becomes rich, right? Mm-hmm. And it's because of that, right? Like it's the optimist is the one like, all right, this is the new route. Let's go. Like this is the new route. All right. And then you just find yourself getting to where you need to be. Mm-hmm. But if you always want to be right, just be pessimistic, which is right. That feels good. You want to be right? No problem. Just say,
now what?
This is a shit show.
Yeah.
Especially look, if you are living here, you live in a house, whatever, you're okay. You're good. I promise.
Honestly.
You're good. Honestly. Not just, I'm talking about in general. Like, you're good.
Yeah.
If our lives don't get affected that much versus whatever, is because, we're already kind of have a nice foundation of that. And then keeping it up is just, like I said, you can't go wrong. Mm-hmm. Extreme ownership, like the man's search for meaning. Mm-hmm. Right, like that guy. You read that book, right? Mm-hmm. That guy had it. That guy had it literally, and even he was like, "Nah, fuck that."
Yeah, because it's just kind of you're practicing trying to be your best at no matter what's thrown at you. Yeah, and it's like I can still figure this out. But if you throw yourself on the fucking floor and cry about shit all the time, then life is gonna suck.
Yeah,
life is gonna fucking suck.
Yeah,
it sucks like. I hate saying these things sometimes because so many people just absorb it as like, oh, that toxic masculinity and being able to, you're not sympathetic to other people and whatever the fuck. Yeah. But it's not that. It's like I guess there is some sort of aggression into wanting to take full control of your own life, which is weird. Isn't it? Like I don't know how those things are like right there with each other, but there is some sort of kind of like, like
yeah, you know what it is? You got I don't know what the word is either. Yeah. But it's belief in yourself. Like it's all of those things. You have to believe in yourself, and you have to be dismissive of distractions. That's where the unsympathetic part. It's not that at all. Mm-hmm. But like it's like you got to put the fucking thing on you first before you help anybody else out. Everybody wants to help everybody else out to not deal with because then you don't have to deal with their own shit.
Yeah,
that's what I tell. Me and Amaris have this conversation all the time, and I was like, no. The unsympathetic part is you blaming me because you don't want to deal with your shit. That's all that is, in my opinion.
And it's energy, too. There's only so much you can pay attention to.
Yeah,
and there's only so much energy you have. Like for example, this sounds. I've been overseas. I've been part of this whole shit. But like the whole thing that was going on with the Palestine and Israel.
Yeah.
Yes, I get it. I get why people are involved, and I get why there is some sort of connection to the U.S. because how much money is going over there. Mm-hmm. I understand it. But I can't change it. I personally can't change it. I can't do anything about it. So what do? I look at it, I'm like, damn, that sucks. Yeah, I wish I could change that. But I can't. So what do I have to do? Like, for me, what do I have to do today? And that's where my energy goes. That's where my energy goes. What do I have to do today? And that's it.
Yeah, you can only do 3 things with information. Somebody said this in a book, but it's true. It's like you can either like ignore it, accept it, or do something about it. There's no other option. Mm-hmm. That's it. There's no complaining or whining or imposing it on like someone else. Like, you like, I can't believe you don't care. Like, tell that to the fucking mom or dad that has a kid with fucking cancer. I always tell that to myself. Like, yeah, you tell that to the people with like with real problems.
Real problems, yeah.
You tell that to them to see. You're the asshole.
Yeah. Like, you know, again, like I tell, I'm not religious, but one of my favorite things from the Bible is God grant me the serenity prayer. I'm surprised because that's a good one for Abby too. Grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change.
Oh, okay.
The courage to change the things I can.
Yes.
And the wisdom to know the difference.
Yes.
And that's how I try to live. What can I do right now? And even if it's for people, like I always say, like sometimes people expect help in a certain way, but that's not okay either. That's super selfish. Like I always think of it as like try to do the best you can from where you are with what you have. And if I'm very hands-on when it comes to my friends and my family and stuff like that. If you need something, like I try to help and I try to go out of my way, but I do it within the parameters of the things that I am able to do.
Correct.
Because at the same time, well, I still have my shit, you know, Correct. And if I start pouring myself into something else to make somebody else happy or to make this idea or to just become part of this group, like then you end up empty and you're a shell and you end up cornered to a life that you didn't want, or you're now chasing that thing that you said that you were going to do last week and you can't do it, and then it gets back and then you just never get anything done.
Nah, but it's because, you know,
right.
My D, I need help with this. And no, bitch, you didn't want to deal with your shit. That's all that, most of the time, that's all this is. You deal with your shit first. For me, it's always the same thing. I deal with my shit first. Before anything else, I need to make sure I'm straight, no matter what. Because it sounds selfish, but it's not. It's if you can first make sure you're good, then I make sure me and Amaris are good. Me and Amaris are good. Okay, now are my kids good? You know, and it just works its way out like that. But that's hard.
And you end up in a position where you are able to help. Because you're like, oh, yeah, all my shit is good. So, yeah, what do you need? Now, I'm good. Yeah, you could pour yourself into something that like somebody else. And
that's hard.
Yeah, it is. And we all do it for selfish reasons anyway. I always say that. Like, I always talk about, like, I've never needed this higher power or anything like that to make me do things for other people, because I do things for other people because it feels good.
Yeah.
I like helping people. And I think it's actually, like, needed for, like, the growth of humanity, like to be able to, you have to care for the people around you, but you can't do that, and you're not going to do it correctly if you can't do it for yourself.
You can, but I can point those people out.
Yeah.
So you could, and you think you're doing the right thing, and then but then those are the same people that's like, I did all this thing, I did all this for them, and
it comes out.
That's what that becomes then, as opposed to you just, again, you're good. It's like, oh shit, you know what? Fuck, let me go help out. Mm-hmm. Right, like I'm good over here. Mm-hmm. That's where you want to come from. But again, it's harder to deal with your own shit than deal with the person close that knows you the best shit, and then dealing with like your kid shit, and then there's a lot of no's involved. Mm-hmm. Yo, Ronnie, I can't. Mm-hmm. Got to deal with this. Then I got to deal with this. Then I got to deal with this. Then maybe I'll say yes. Mm-hmm. So there's a lot of no's, right? Sometimes my family's like, yo, where you been? I was like, oh, I've been dealing with this, then this, then this, this. And they got to understand if they love me. And that's how I think it has to go, bro.
But then now you're in a situation where you're bored.
Yeah.
Trying to find shit to do.
Damn, bro.
Yeah. But then now if some family, yo, Ronnie, I need you to help me. Like,
I'm there.
Yo, dude, all right, be right there.
Be there now.
Same thing with me. And it's funny because what was it? I feel that it was like a block of 6 years of my life where it was all selfish. I was just doing my own thing.
Yeah.
And going here and going there and taking chances and taking risks and putting my relationship under stress and missing my family and missing a lot of shit with friends and stuff like. And it wasn't that I always cared for those people and I always loved everybody. But if I didn't do that, I was just going to be not resentful, but you do find yourself in a situation where you're just kind of like, yo, this fucking sucks. Dude.
Yeah. Even if it's not that reckless, like, for example, let's say you don't do everything you do, you're still with Daniela. Even if you're not resenting Daniela, just your overall, like, I hate using this word because it's overused, but your aura will not be there.
Right.
Right. Because you have this weight of doubt, like of this thing.
I should have.
You know?
That's the worst.
That's what I'm saying. So
yeah.
I think that's why it has to start with you first. Be the best version of you. That's corny. Oh, it's two corny words, but it's true. But you have to be the best version of you to get. So then now you're giving your partner your best. Now it goes back.
And then you also like that's stress, right? And you by building that, you're exercising your mind to be able to deal with more stress. And like one of the things with me, for example, a lot of people always ask me like, you're always like in a good mood. You're always pretty chill, like, and no matter what happens, you seem to just kind of have like a level head. And I am for the most part like that. Sure, maybe a lot of it has to do with personality, but I think a lot of it also has to do with it. Like, I figured things out before, and things have sucked, so I'm gonna figure this one out the same way.
Yeah,
and nothing is different. It's just chill, just fucking chill.
Yeah,
even right now, but I always want to be a dad. I'm a dad now.
I want to jump into it, but I was like, let's organically jump into dad
and
life.
Waking up in the middle of the night, sure, I was tired, but this is what I wanted, right? So in my head, I never thought like, fuck, I have to wake up. Like, oh my God, overtime. I'm just kind of like, oh shit, like this is like I'm doing that thing. And I don't see it as like something that's happening or something that's stressful, or they're like, oh man, I'm gonna be tired tomorrow. It's just kind of this is just what it is.
Yeah,
this is just what it is. This is cool. She's cute as fuck, and it's enjoyable. You make the situation more enjoyable. It's like I always thought like serenity is not being where you want to be, is more accepting of like the place that you're in. Like, sure, I want to be doing something else
always,
but this is where I am now. So let me just make the best of it.
Yeah, bro. And yeah, kids, have more kids, people. I don't know how to explain it, but it's like maybe I feel like we're missing like good people. I want good people to have more kids
and stable.
Yeah, stable, good people.
Because we want good people to make good people.
Yes, I want good people making good people, and then just everything changes. Like even that, like that's awesome to hear, man. That's why I want a kid to come into the world, like parents excited.
It has been dope.
I'm sure, because you guys like it's awesome. Like, you guys have a cool ass baby. She's cute. You can't ask for anything else, man.
Yeah, you really can't.
And it only gets funner. The more like I'm sure you see through my kids, like the older they get, the funnier they are. The more personality they are, the more challenging they are. But then again, the contrast starts. Then you see Abby can read. Like Abby scored. She was like in the 85 percentile of like all of Broadway.
Oh,
like,
damn, nice.
I was like, yeah, that's right, bitches. Like,
but you guys pour yourself into
that's what I'm saying.
So that's the thing. And that's one of the things that people have this giant misconception in. And one of the things that I was tired of hearing before becoming a dad was people saying, oh, yeah, it's gonna get crazy and oh my God, and like that's almost like this looming thing, like it doesn't have to be that. Like, you guys are pretty involved parents. We go out, we have fun, we hang out. Same thing with Angie and Hav, very involved parents. They still have fun. We still have it's all about just management and being able to manage time and being able to manage certain things, being organized.
Yeah, and accepting that you're a parent.
Yeah. That's
number one for a lot of people. You got to accept it. Like, this is your new, and it's fun. It could also be the worst, right? If you're in denial. Mm-hmm. You just got to choose. And if you want to be a good parent, there's also a big challenge. Do you want to be a good parent or do you just want to have kids?
That's Yeah.
That's a biggie. Like you got to choose because that changes, and it doesn't matter now. But you see the kids that want to hang out with their parents all throughout, and the ones that don't, and then you're like, that's why you had kids, but you weren't a parent. Now they don't fuck with you.
It's funny because when I had somebody that texted me, they gave me some stuff for the kid, and they're like, oh, like, you know, man, just take it one day at a time, man. Just take it one day at a time. And it was just kind of like, again, that looming thing. And my response was like, it's been dope. That's all I text back. It's been dope. And it really has been dope.
Yeah.
Through the lack of sleep, through the crying, through the everything.
That's
been
normal.
Dope, dude. It's been fun.
I tell everyone this shit is whack. And I clearly I say it as a joke.
Yeah.
But it's because I know that there's the good that comes out of it is so overwhelmingly better than the whack shit. I love talking shit.
Yeah.
But the good of it, the seeing all the steps, everything. Now the coolest shit is now seeing personalities. That's the wildest shit I've ever seen. Like seeing Abby become somebody who's not me at all, or her mom,
which is crazy.
She's not us at all, and I'm like, fuck it.
She's her own little thing.
Yeah, that's cool. You get to be a part of that. You get to instill as much as you can in the first, I would say maybe first 8 years, to mold. I mean, come on, like this is where else can you, unless you start a company, I guess I would say, do you have that much influence?
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, because not most people get to start a company, but anyone can have a kid.
Yeah,
for the most part, of course. But like, and you get to mold that. That's just pretty dope, man. I'm just saying, like, that's how you should look at it. Yeah, of course, there's gonna be a bunch of shit. Abby's a girl, cute girl. She's gonna meet boys. I'm gonna fucking lose it. That all comes, of course. Makes sense. I fucking hate when boys just like when she's like, oh, some boy thought I was cute.
Oh,
I don't like that. You know what she said?
That's probably gonna happen often too.
2 or 3 boys DK liked her, so DK she made take a working out competition to see who wins.
Isn't that primal?
Yeah, yes, but that's what it is. They don't have all that bullshit shenanigans.
That's the bird dance. So she made a fucking like when like the male birds dance.
Like basically she's like, who's gonna protect me?
Dance, monkey. Yeah. Let me see you do something.
Who's gonna be able to protect me?
That's crazy.
Yeah. So that's and she was like, yeah, I made him do arm wrestle, a race. I made him jump, like who could jump the highest, who can hang, because I told her hanging is important.
That's
so like who can hang the longest.
Hilarious.
Yeah. That shit's annoying.
That's wild. And then that's going to happen often with her because not only is she cute, she's super outgoing.
Out there. And she's fucking super outgoing. Yeah. It's just weird because she's not us.
No, she's not you guys at all. Oh, man, that's so funny. Yo, this is why, like, something that simple. This is why I always say, we're just a bunch of monkeys with clothes on.
That's it, bro.
At the end of the day, we still do monkey shit.
And kids show you that shit. Like Raiden's just out there.
Raiden's, bro.
He's funny, bro.
Dude,
Amaris?
We were in. I'm sorry to
go.
But we were in for not Halloween. Mason's birthday.
Yeah.
When he was with the Pop Rocks or whatever, and for some reason he just started wilding out
about
which one it was. I'm reading. That's the same one. That packet is the same one as this one. He's like, no, but I want that one. And I'm like, well, you can't have this one because you already opened that one. And then he goes inside and he's like, not only does he not grab the one that I gave him, he goes onto the table and grabs all of them. And like obviously since I'm close, he's like, Raiden, no. And I grabbed all of them and put them in my pockets. And I was like, now you can't have them. And he like cried for like 2 seconds. And I was like, here's yours. Yeah. And then he's like, all right.
Little bastard.
But he pushed. He was just like, all right, keep that one. We'll grab this whole table, dude.
Amaris, because she didn't grow up with boys, she's like, yo, he doesn't listen. And he's super mean. I'm like, you don't know. I'm like, she has no idea of when those testosterone levels around 7 or 8 is the first kind of glimpse at it, when they start like being fast and strong. And then at 13, I'm like, yo, you got no idea.
Because the only way they could deal with things is aggression. Like, I'm gonna get my way somehow, my body. Like, I'm gonna just try to like. So you have to.
I'm gonna have to impose my way,
my will. Yeah. So you somehow have to like try to cut through that. To be but that shit was funny. I was like, because that was the first time usually they're pretty chill, but it was the first time that he was just kind of like stood up to me. Yeah. I'm like, yo, what the fuck?
Yeah, And boys, bro.
Yeah, it was really funny.
Ethan's around doing the same things. Hav tells me, Mason's about to hit another like aggression, testosterone, thing.
He's like hit that growth spurt. Too.
Yeah, you already know they're going through a growth spurt when they kind of like walk like this, like if their shoulders are so heavy, like they're like this, and he's long. He has long arms, long legs, so. It's mad funny, bro. But yeah, this is awesome, bro. Seeing these kids.
Yo, speaking of Mason, shout out to him because he got a lot better with the losing in that tournament, man. That's true. Really cool, dude.
Oh,
that was really, really cool.
That's right.
That was awesome.
He has a while. I'm curious to see how he does, because he's been doing a lot of Muay Thai. So I'm curious to see if that shifts his game in jiu-jitsu.
Definitely to
be more aggressive.
It's definitely gonna change timing.
Yeah,
because it's more like striking. It's more snappy.
Yeah.
So your timing as to how you exactly how you react to things coming towards you is definitely going to improve.
Yeah, it's gonna be like because it's gonna be less with jiu-jitsu, especially with kids. It's gonna be like they kind of fall in slow motion. So you kind of like but
it was cool, man, watching him. Just so people know, he competed against
that girl
European. Champion,
she went to South America and killed.
South American champion.
Yeah,
and, I forget what other, but
she got promoted the next day.
Yes, so she's like a phenom, and he lasted like 2 minutes with her.
Yeah, for the most part,
and got her. He was able to get some control of her. The thing is that she was just
the move that she did. I've never seen.
We were trying to figure out what she was.
Remember, because she like dove into his gi, right, and pulled it up.
So he had her. They were on a north south. And he was working for the inverted triangle.
Okay, yeah, because so he's trying to come up.
Right. So what she did is that she stuck her other arm in, which was weird because I thought she was trying to like. Maybe get both arms into his legs and try to come out the other side. And I was just like, what is she doing? But she just digged her other arm out with her arm, and in one movement was able to pop her arm out, her head out, and grab his lapel.
Yeah.
From both sides. Right? Yeah.
Okay, that's what I remember.
And then just went back and threw him on top of her and was able to get the Kimura, I think it was. Right,
I don't know what the fuck it is, but she got control.
It was all like within like a 4-second.
Yeah, because we were asking like, what is she doing? Yeah, and the next thing is like, oh shit, what the fuck did she just do?
Dude, that was fucking awesome.
Yeah, she was nice, and by the way, I love her attitude too. She has like there's nothing more dangerous than like when the girl clearly is in control and she's smiling. That's scary. Like you don't want to be tough with the boys. You almost want to whoop their ass smiling. I feel like that's more intimidating than trying to like. Like
the
tough.
The girls in that competition were the most skilled.
Yeah, for sure. Most of the time.
A lot of the boys, they were
most of the time
good
that's what
and
happens.
stuff, like aggression. But a lot of the girls they were actually doing like the proper textbook
technique.
Doing the technique and the textbook stuff. Yeah, it was really, really cool to watch, man. Really cool to watch.
Yeah,
that's what I can't wait. I can't wait for that.
Yeah, it's gonna be fun, bro.
It's gonna be awesome to be able to like. I hope she's into it. But either way, one thing that me and Daniela agreed was, and thank you today to her, she's still agreeing with it, is that one day she's going to do some type of combat.
Yeah.
Whether it's Muay Thai, jiu-jitsu, wrestling, I don't care what it is.
Yeah.
But if she's into art, if she's into dance, music, whatever, I don't care. Go ahead, do that. One day, you're going to get your butt kicked.
It's like, that's fair, I think. And like if I would have done it differently, I would have had more of that attitude. Mm-hmm. But it's just I got so excited when she wanted to do jiu-jitsu, and I rushed it. And I think if I tell her again do something, she'll probably do it. But I think my guilt now because I was just like, because I'm like, oh, Ronnie, like not to, but you get so excited. And like you just want like, okay, I go 2 or 3 days, like you got to go 2 or 3 days, and and I'm not hearing the signs of like disinterest. Angela gave me the best advice, just like wait for her favorite day, then ask her. If she still doesn't want to do it, it's like she doesn't want to do it. And she had a girl that she was like her size finally.
Mm-hmm.
That was another thing too. I was like, fuck it, like she's gonna be the smallest one. Fuck it, like outliers. I'm like, she's gonna. But it's like there's like a lot of you gotta have a plan. I guess I didn't have a plan, and I'm paying for it. So now I've like she's probably ready now, but I'm just now I feel too guilty.
I mean,
now I'm overcompensating.
Give her the chance if she wants to do it.
Yeah, for sure. So
but
let's
see.
Yo,
I can't wait for that. I can't wait for that. Hopefully she likes striking because that's like my thing. That's my love Muay Thai and stuff. But I am picky about
teacher.
Yeah, because a lot of striking classes, from what I've seen now, they become more like just weird workouts, and I don't like when they have unskilled people holding pads for each other. It's like, what the fuck is that? At that point, just have a bunch of bags and teach people how to punch, because everybody's learning how to punch.
Yeah.
So everybody's learning how to punch, like how they gonna know how it's supposed to feel, how it's supposed to look, when they should just be paying attention to what they're doing.
Yeah.
It's weird.
Yeah. When I learned boxing, I learned like real, like in a dungeon boxing, and I took a class maybe like a couple years ago, and it was that. I'm like, oh, I'm working out. Like I'm not, like no one's telling me like I guess no one was telling me anything like that. Like I used to pay the consequences if I did something wrong, if I didn't whip my arm back as fast as I bring it out, like just like things that like don't get you fucked up.
Right.
Like getting slapped with the pad if you bring the arm down, just getting. I came up like I had a cut. I don't know how he sliced me. Never forget Christopher Lloyd Joseph. He used to be a professional boxer. He cut me here one day, and I'm like, how did you cut me with a pad? And I'm like, this, but he's just done it for so long. He knew how to. He just fucking, I don't know what he did. But I remember he cut me. It's like, yo, this is how you. I was like, this is how you know, bro. He's been doing it forever. He
wanted you to pay for it.
Yeah. Because he told me like 3 times. Never forget that day. He told me like 3 times, and how my arms, bro, was just it's like, to be an asshole sometimes they'll like for your shoulders.
Yeah, they go higher.
They go higher, bro. And if once you pass that line of symmetry, and you're constantly punching up, bro, and you got to whip that shoulder and lift it up, because you can get away with throwing that jab if it's like level. When you're tired, you can almost, at least in drilling from someone like me, I can whip it with my hip and my shoulder, and the arm kind of comes out.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you can't do that up there.
I always say when I see shadow box, people shadow boxing and blah, 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 and I'm in the gym, which is fucking the weirdest shit ever. But anyway, when I see people shadow boxing, I can always tell who knows what they're doing by where they're punching.
Makes sense.
Which is that. Like guys that are actually shadow boxing, they're always going nose up. Yep. But the guys that they're just trying to like show people something.
Aiming here.
Yeah, they're like, what the fuck are you doing? It's that's the way you get the workout.
Yeah, no,
right?
It makes sense.
Yeah,
but that's how I knew. Like this guy was like, I'm like, I don't want to fight. He's like, no, I'm prepping you for the Golden Gloves, even if you're not going. And I was like, all right, cool. But you don't get that. You don't get that unless it's something like that.
But those guys, they're teaching you how to fight. In his head, he's like, I'm prepping you for because what they're thinking of is like, if he has talent and the dedication and he comes back, eventually I'm gonna get him in the ring.
Yeah,
and then if one day you're like, yo, I found the guy. He's nice, and that's how they find talent.
That was his mindset, because I was like, I don't want to fight. He's like, no, I know. And he was like, oh, sign ups. I'm like, I'm not fighting. He's like, yo, you know, you're kind of ready, right? And then I guess the biggest thing is when you get hit, then you realize if you really want to do it. I quickly realized. I said, oh, this shit is not for me. This shit hurts. Yo, that shit hurts. Like, there's people out there, like, you can accept it. Like, I'm sorry. Getting hit hurts. Can't no one tell me otherwise. Is how you react to it. Like, if you're okay. Now, like, I guess my maturity now, I would respond differently. But at 18, 20, you getting hit and you don't know, like, you just know hitting. You don't know getting hit.
Right. Yeah.
Yo, and no one warns you. Like,
you know what's funny?
That shit hurts.
The only time I ever felt pain with strikes have been elbows.
I can imagine.
Elbows, but like punches, especially with the gloves, they kind of like they get you pretty bruised up and stuff.
I'm not talking about in it. You don't feel it when you're
right.
I'm talking about like the recovery. People, you don't like that shit hurts.
But elbows, they hurt.
I can
they hurt instantly, bro. It's a fucking. It's like this sting, like you ever caught yourself in a corner with something?
Of course.
Just think that in your face. Yeah. In your face.
With momentum, like someone's coming.
Dude, it's fucking they burn. They fucking hurt.
God, bro. They hurt. I think of the knee that Sean gave.
Dude.
Yo, I'll never forget because
there's some crazy fights this weekend.
This guy fights this weekend.
Islam.
I'm super excited. I feel like that guy's been I've been seeing him on YouTube getting ready for this fight. I feel like for like 2 years.
Did you see that he just discovered creatine?
No way.
Dude.
He's gonna
massive.
He's gonna murder somebody.
He's like, my recoveries, I feel stronger. This and that. And I'm like, yeah, dude, that's why everybody. How did you just find out about this? Like, I
believe it. Though.
I get you. Like, your thing was training like a fucking ape, and like wrestling bears is how you guys like are just in the back, like food and just going and going. But like, you don't have a nutritionist. You're one of the
just eat meat, bro. Is probably what they told me.
Right? But yeah, that's it's gonna be a crazy fucking card too, man.
I hope it's not AI. Have you seen the video? I hope it's not AI. Have you seen the video of everyone jumping on the box? Without those padded boxes where you do box jumps?
Uh-huh.
So in his gym, everyone's like jumping and there's like a cup. Not the
and then like you're supposed to like slow.
And he got it.
No, I haven't seen that, but I've seen people doing the challenge.
Yeah. But it's just like I'm just like, damn. Not only is this guy motherfucker a monster, but that's just a soft feet, and I'm like, and just the leaping ability. I'm like, all the things you need for wrestling, like perfect balance, soft. Like he knew exactly how to land, the balance of your feet, weight distribution. I'm like, he's gonna murder somebody,
dude. I feel like there is definitely and I might be wrong, but he has the thing like Khabib's backup, right? And people have him as like, oh, he's gonna be the GOAT. He's gonna be this next fight. It's not gonna be a walk in the park, I think. If he could wrestle, of course, that's more than likely that's probably what he's gonna do.
That's what I'm saying, yeah.
But if this dude is able to like actually stay on his feet for this, like I think he probably has the best boxing in the UFC right now. And JDM is a beast, dude.
Bro, but let's just see, bro, because the last, like, I guess this guy deflated me. The last fight, DD, what's his name? Fuck.
Oh, yeah,
the white African dude,
DDP.
DDP.
Yeah,
it just deflated me. I'm like, yo, wrestling has been creeping up. And I think the more educated now, I think more and more people are more educated on jiu-jitsu and wrestling, I think, than ever. Mm-hmm. Right? Is that a good? I think it's a fair statement. Yeah. So I think it's more accepted. Hence, those like fights, like I'm excited to see.
They're becoming entertaining.
They're becoming entertaining, which then incentivizes even more of this behavior. Mm-hmm. So it's like, I don't know. It's just I hear the boxing, but I'm just like, but sooner or later, if you don't have fucking black belt grappling, if sooner or later the guy could be dying, but if you get close enough to him,
he's
like,
gonna wrap you
and
up.
It's fucking over.
Mm-hmm.
Even if it's not a win, it's just the exhaustion,
dude. And also, like, now you see these guys are like, the people don't understand, like, because for the common watcher, a lot of guys like, yo, takedowns are boring. Or like, people don't understand the skill that it takes to close distance.
Yeah, bro.
And
without getting a fucking knee to the fucking face.
Like, people think of like, oh, jab, whatever. Like, think of like someone being able to close the distance between you and them, from them standing in front of you to hugging you in the same amount of time that you could throw a jab, like,
or a fucking knee again.
Yeah, it's super high level stuff.
Yeah, bro.
And again,
by the way, without putting your head down and your butt up. Yeah. We're talking about the same way they tell you to jab. The famous actor who does karate, that he does that he goes like,
Michael J. White.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The same way he does this to show you that we can't see when someone's moving forward if you don't project. Mm-hmm. These motherfuckers are moving their whole body and not projecting.
Yep.
Like, think about how crazy that is.
You know that's why there's like rear brake lights on cars.
Why? Oh, because people don't.
Because if for the same reason
they don't, like, you don't know that they're stopping.
Yeah, you don't know how fast it's coming at you.
Yeah, 100%.
The light is basically like, yo,
they're stopping.
They're stopping.
Yeah,
but if it wasn't for that, a lot of people would be like,
yeah, I believe that.
Each other. Yeah, so the same thing. If you move the same way towards, this is why Stephen Thompson, for example, Stephen Thompson is
the karate kid.
Yeah, Wonder Boy.
Yeah, Wonder Boy.
He's not the fastest or the strongest, but he lands often. But if you see him moving, like the way he blitz is in a line, and he's kind of doing this thing and just kind of like,
it's like the points.
Yeah, exactly. But the hand is moving towards your face. You kind of get used to it being there, and then bop. Like, oh shit, it got me there.
And then you can't constantly be reacting to the right. So you're kind of like
bounce,
it's like what's this guy's name? Venom.
Yeah, exactly.
Similar.
Yeah,
he also is very bladed as well, and constantly like just so you can't react to everything.
He's gonna exhaust yourself.
Yeah. So
you know who made basically a career out of that was GSP.
También.
GSP said that his goal early in the fight was to tire out your nervous system. He used to faint so much.
Like, fuck.
Like after a while, you stop reacting to it.
Sense.
And then like, all right, now I'm going.
Makes sense.
Now I'm going.
It's same thing with the dudes that like to just keep a jab in your face, right? It's like it's not effective till they hit you with a stiff jab.
Right.
But
which is another thing that takes skill too, because I've seen a lot of people that like doing that.
Yeah.
And then they get lazy with that front hand, and then somebody comes over
the
top.
That's it. Or they eat it, like, and then you eat the little baby jab and then just turn right over on the right. Yeah.
Yeah, all that's, dude, people don't like that.
High level shit.
High level shit. Skill that these people have is insane.
And
dude.
Granted, these people like whoever like DDP, yes, he knew exactly what this guy was gonna do. It wasn't a secret. So that means he practiced it. Right? That's the part that people don't he had a wrestler every day. I don't give a fuck. I know he had every single day. There was a wrestler just trying to mimic this guy's moves. And motherfucker, you still couldn't stop it. That's not me taking away from DDP. It's just to show
this is how good that
levels.
Is. Yeah, how good. Dude, it was a point, even like some of these fights are getting like so wrestling heavy. Yeah, at first you're like, okay, take the number 2, number 3, number 5, 8. And you're like, all right. But then it turns into this thing where like once they start getting high in the numbers, you start cheering. Almost like, and another one.
Yeah.
And another one. And boom and boom. It becomes, and that's really what it's cool to see, because a lot of people are getting more educated on the sport. And it's even better because boxing is just fucking basically dead.
I can't watch it.
Dude, it's fucking horrible. But now with people being a little more educated with the wrestling and the ground game and all that stuff, it's going to get more and more fans into it, because people are not going to need that knockout to be entertained by the fight.
No. For me, like well, not because of jiu-jitsu especially, but you enjoy, like you start seeing the takedowns. You're like, yo, this motherfucker can't stop him. It's the same way you would react if someone has the same hook and you're like, yo, this motherfucker cannot stop the hook. Like it just keeps coming. He don't see it. Like it's cool. You start seeing that shit. Like, yo, this motherfucker feints, throws a jab. By the time the dude's reacting to the jab, the dude's already sliding in for a takedown. That shit, yeah, I'm excited. That shit is fun.
It's gonna be a good.
And it's waves, right? Like it right now maybe it's just like turning into a grappling. Then it might switch to like a throwing thing of judo, and then it might come back to. It's
about what's working.
Yeah,
what's working.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, and there's gonna be an overcorrection.
Different fighters too. Like,
that's true.
You got to change the game plan all the time, which is why I always was a big fan of DDP.
Yeah.
I always used to say he doesn't look great on paper.
Nope, not at all.
He doesn't even look great on tape.
He doesn't. I'll tell you what, no one practiced shooting jabs above his arm, above his shoulder like him.
Yo.
Because all he does
he throws himself at people, and then he throws a right overhand hook
Everything is
into a
over.
takedown, and he's just kind of like wrapping himself around.
Now that's
But
it.
anyway, the point is, and now that's over, right? But again, it's whatever works. GSP, another one that used to like
his game
in
involved
fight
adjustments.
Fight adjustments.
Yeah.
Demetrius Johnson, same thing.
Oh man. man. You know what I saw the other day? The fight where he threw the flying armbar.
Oh my God, dude.
I still can't like. Yeah, it was just crazy.
It's not only that he did it.
He practiced
It's that he did it at the highest level possible.
Oh yeah, and he practiced it, which is crazy. Like the creativity is awesome with that.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
And this, I think of what's this girl's name? Garasso. Same shit. I'm like, she practiced.
She went to spin.
Bro.
Yeah.
She practiced it.
Just fucking jumped at her like a fucking spider.
That's fucking fire, man.
Yeah, but I mean, again, she lost after. But
yeah, I mean, I knew that.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like she
seized the moment.
Yeah.
She's like she saw it.
She practiced this
to spin.
Yeah.
And the moment she turns her head, I'm gonna just jump.
Yeah. And that's just reps.
Yeah. Yeah.
You don't even know. You just something clicked. Like, oh shit.
And right now, the UFC right now, I think it kind of left a little bit of a golden age because I feel like
Definitely.
it's kind of been this like golden. So like I think the first one obviously was the Chuck Liddell, Matera, and all those guys. That was probably like that first big.
The European guy that was crazy on steroids.
Fucking everybody.
No. But he's like the symbol of like steroids.
Pro Cop.
No, fuck.
European.
Maybe European. Not from the U.S. I'm sorry, not from South America. From somewhere either Europe, somewhere. Damn, what's his? He's like Joe mentions him nonstop. Oh fuck.
UFC.
Yeah, definitely UFC. Rogan talks about him all the time. That when steroids were banned, like he just became a shell of himself. Oh, he was a heavyweight.
Overeem?
No,
because Overeem's been on fucking everything.
I'll come back to
anyway. But I think that was like probably like the first wave.
Yeah.
Then it kind of went like phased out a little bit, and then like it became like the new age.
Yeah.
Which was like Enzo Silva, John Jones.
Yeah, like the skilled
GSP,
fighters,
Dominic Cruz, like all these guys, and they kind of like now it was like, oh, this is the new era of skill and understanding this game at a higher level.
Now those guys, besides I would say John Jones wasn't the staple. That wave was like becoming like, is that the generation of like people that were all around good but had one really good thing? When did it become like that? Now you have to be good at everything.
I think, you know what's funny? I think the first person that I remember thinking like, oh, the game's changed now was Roy McDonald.
I don't even know who that is.
Roy McDonald, he fought versus anyway, Roy McDonald was the first fighter that I saw that he put everything together. Like, oh, this kid got really good boxing. Oh, he could kick. Oh, shit, he could wrestle. His ground game is crazy.
That's cool.
Like, it was like, oh, and he was 20 years old or something like that. So it was the first time that I kind of realized, like,
when was this? Like, give or take? Like in the 2010s, 2020s?
Yeah, I would say so. 2010, 2012, around there. That's where, like, maybe I might be wrong a little bit, but that's more like, I think for me, at least personally, he was the first one that I saw. I was like, oh, it's changed. Now you got to be skilled at everything. Because before it was, Anderson Silva with a
that's what I'm saying.
In Muay Thai.
Yeah.
And GSP, a wrestler, whatever. John Jones was kind of there too.
Yeah, with the all around,
yeah,
right?
with the all around.
But with a heavy wrestling, I would say, right?
Right. Yeah. But I think Rory was the first guy that I remember thinking like, oh, he's young and he already has all these skills. Like, oh, the game's changed.
Yeah.
So then after that age, I think it came the age of like the media and Connor and Ronda.
Yeah.
And that was just the hype.
Yeah.
The time of hype. And now I think if that phased out and it kind of went down a little bit. And now
Izzy came.
Yeah.
And I think there's Izzy, this kickboxer, Alex.
Yeah.
Wait, John Jones. John Jones.
And Rory fought not Rory. McDonald. He fought Lawler for the title.
Okay.
One of the craziest title fights you've ever seen. Robbie Lawler.
No, I know who it is. Who won that fight?
Lawler.
Yes. Okay, so I know.
But their face looked like
that they were.
Like
it was one of the bloodiest
plate.
fights. Okay, I've seen that fight. I just didn't realize it was him.
Nuts.
Yeah. I remember that fight.
I think that was the fight that broke him. After that, he was never the same.
Yeah.
I think that was like the first time that he realized, like, oh, there's guys that are like
getting too old for this shit.
Tougher than him.
Yeah.
They asked him about it too. Like, would you ever come back? Because he was very fucking good, and he says that like it took too much out of him. Like he's like, I'm not that person. Like I'm not that person anymore. I think his skill level was way better than his will. And I think Rory that day showed that like willpower.
Yeah, I wanted more.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. I get it.
That motherfucker was intense, dude.
Bro. Again, this is a big reason why I haven't competed in jiu-jitsu is because I don't you see like the building burned down, and I don't have an urge
to get back.
No, I have an urge to get back, but I didn't have an urge to find another gym to practice in.
Okay. Yeah,
so the problem with that is like maybe skill because I care about a craft that I can whatever like get better at. But for me, it doesn't matter that it's jiu-jitsu. It just so happens to be jiu-jitsu. That's why, like, when people ask me, you should compete, I'm like, it's not that I'm not scared to compete. I don't care. But the problem is like, I don't want to say disrespecting it either, but like, it doesn't mean that much to me. If I really want to see where I was at with something, maybe I'll do it. I'm sure sooner or later I'm gonna get peer pressure and I'm like, nah, fuck it, I'll do it. But it's not gonna impact me in any way. It's not gonna dictate like, oh, like someone might get me in an ankle lock in my bad knee and I just might tap. And it's just like, yeah, I don't care. Like I'm not willing to even give a little bit of my injury to try to win. Like I don't. It doesn't affect me that much. I forgot my point. Oh yeah, sorry.
Invested,
yeah, like because there's people out there. I've learned.
Yeah, they're willing to.
They're willing to. Even if it's recreational. So if you're not in that frame of mind that you're like, you're gonna compete like outside of your home gym, like you got to bring it. If you're not there,
especially and God forbid you go against someone who's really trying to go.
That's what I'm saying.
Like the long way, like take the long road through this. Yeah, you're gonna get.
You gotta be there, and I learned that. No jokes, I learned that in boxing. When the first kid that really fucked me up was broke. He only worked. He dropped out of school. He only worked enough to pay for boxing, and I'm like, this is why I got fucked up.
Yeah,
This is fun for me. This is like I'm in crazy shape. I got a 6-pack. I'm shredded.
You already won.
Yeah. Like I could hit something. Like if God forbid a regular Joe off the street like squares up with me, like they're gonna get rocked. Not because I'm like skilled. That was enough for me.
See, even like when like the last tournament I did here, and I think I want to do another one just for fucks.
Yeah.
But I joined with it like a couple weeks.
Yeah.
Not even. I think it was like a week and a half, and I had to lose like 15 pounds in a couple of days. But anyway, it sucked. The thing that I wish I would have changed is that I would have been able to put the Velez Jiu-Jitsu thing under my thing because I joined first just for fucks. It was across the street, and then it was like, oh, come train at Velez, and then I just didn't make the change. But when we got to the round for gold, and it was me and Medina, like for me, the tournament was over.
Yeah, I was like, okay,
I was just like, oh, this is awesome. Like, the guys have been helping me out. Are now here. It was just like at that point, like, and same thing with him. We were obviously he's a very skilled guy, but for me it was just like, oh, like take it. Like, you guys help me.
Yeah,
like, it's just like I don't give a fuck about this.
Exactly.
Shit. But if it was somebody else, they would have like I want fucking.
I want this shit.
Yeah. What we did do though is that I'm a roll. I'm not gonna do that whole thing because apparently that's the thing that happens in gyms where like if they're going in tournaments. And two guys from the same gym.
Don't tell me they forfeit or something.
They don't forfeit, but they kind of just like whoever's had like their time there. Is that
no.
Apparently some gyms do that. It's fucking.
I'm good. No. We're gonna roll. I'm not gonna hurt you. I'm gonna roll with. Yeah, we're gonna. This is fun.
I'm not just gonna lay down. Let's have some fucking fun.
I'm gonna go for it.
Yeah,
and it'll be funny if I just so happen to win. Like it'll be more like, I can't believe you let me win. You fucking idiot. You know, like one of those. Yeah, you don't fucking.
But prior to that, like my whole, I wanted to win.
Yeah.
Like, prior to that, it was a lot. It was a fucking long day. It was like 5 matches. I wanted to win those 5 matches. So I did. But once I got that, I was like, oh, this was dope. This is awesome. Yeah, it was awesome.
Like that'll probably do it if it's like that. If Hav ends up and I'm like, all right, fuck it, I'll do it. Like just to be part of the coro. Yeah, like, and it'll be fun for me. But yeah, like again, early on, I just learned that you just gotta be mindful that there's people out there all power to them. Like I'm like, oh, he's about it. Like I adjusted. I thought we were gonna be good. I adjusted to him, and nah. I adjusted. Then he adjusted. I was like, oh,
do you not like see? I guess since I've already like kind of gotten to that place before, I do tend to do certain things sometimes where like I am like, nah, this is do or die. Like I'm fucking finishing this fucking thing, like no matter what. And it's just kind of like, I guess for that those are for me, and for me it's like those ultras, like the ultra events. There's times I'm just kind of I'm finishing, and I forgot where I heard that somebody said that like when it comes to the ultra world, most people that are going to finished before the race started.
Like they've already made that choice.
They've already made that choice.
Yeah, I believe that. I 100% believe that. That's my whole thing. Like you got to go in with the mindset, because if it's a matter of will, and if you don't go in saying I'm going to finish this and I'm willing to sacrifice whatever, that's not even I'm going to finish or I'm going to win. Assuming you don't like break something. Like something like real,
like me.
Yeah, that's a good example, right? Like you broke your foot.
Yeah.
Like assuming nothing like that, because like like now you're like this, you're not gonna die either. Right. So you gotta chill. But you gotta go if you're not willing to go to the brink of that, then like
I think for me too, like that, I didn't go to that 100 super intense either. We were having fun. It was a really good experience. It was really, really fun. But I wanted to push. I wanted to keep pushing until like once I felt that okay, like this feels different. Like my foot, it wasn't like this is not pain.
Yeah, like, and it wasn't the first time either. By the way, like it was a gradual thing too.
Yeah,
like
right.
You know, it was like no, I'm good.
Yeah,
and then it's like, yo, can you lift my foot off and take it off the car?
Yeah,
and I was like, oh,
yeah,
can't really walk. He's just like,
but yeah, it was fucking horrible. But the point is, like, I'm in a different situation. Those 25 miles would have gotten done.
Yeah.
Depending on your mindset and stuff. I would have paid the price for sure. I would have been in a boot more than 6 weeks for sure.
Yeah.
But that day I was just kind of like, I got 75 and like I felt good.
I remember your mindset too going in, right? If I'm not mistaken, correct me if I'm wrong. It was more like, let me get this one last thing in before Sophia, right? Yeah. Like so it wasn't more, it was just like, let me get another event in, like a nice, almost like a gift to yourself.
Right.
Yeah. Until you have to take maybe some time off.
Fit in.
You did like 3 activities.
In 3 months, I did 100 mile. No, not 3 months. In 6 months. I did the 100 miler. I did the
Statue of Liberty thing, the Liberty swim.
Yeah, the marathon swim, and I did the Ironman. Yeah, and it was fun, dude.
Yeah, the
Ironman.
And when did you do the fast one? The sprint. Didn't you do a sprint iron like a?
Oh yeah. No, that was last year.
Okay.
Yeah, that was.
You know what I'm talking about.
That was that was the first triathlon I did.
Yeah. That was like the one that was a sprint.
Yeah, that was to see if I could fucking.
Yeah, just to see.
That was fun. I would do that.
I'll do too.
I would do that.
Yeah,
again.
I think I want to do that. Even what I was thinking, because like I still can't run, but I don't even care. Like I would want to do it, even if I try to do my best time on swimming and hitting the bike, and then even if I walk the 5K, like I almost don't care. But I would like to do it.
It was, dude. By the way, during the Ironman, so I'm going on my bike, right? I'm going, hitting some hills pretty hard and stuff. I'm kind of like, I'm feeling good. That being said, I wasn't very comfortable getting water and stuff, so I probably wasn't hydrating as much as well as I should.
What do you mean by that? Just technically
moving.
Okay, like very technically.
Yeah. Okay. I wasn't very good at it. But anyway, I'm getting to like that last mile, about to get off my bike, and I'm like, yo, I feel fucking good. I've been on this bike. I'm all right, cool. I unclip my shoes. I get off the bike, and right away I'm like, oh, I fucked up.
What happened?
Dude, I went way too hard on the bike.
Okay.
I went way too hard. Dude, I was running like 400 meters at a time.
I don't know. Well, that's like, give me that
one
in like
lap.
a running.
One lap around the track.
Oh, so you're like flying.
Dude, no, like I would, on the run.
No, I'm saying, what's the pace?
That I was running?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, a crawl.
No, sorry. What is the pace compared to the bike? Like if I don't know bike thing.
So I finished. Let's say I think I was moving.
Like if you were equivalent to running, what would be the bike speed you were in? Like a 5-minute pace, 6-minute pace?
Oh no. I averaged like 18 miles an hour on the bike.
Oh, so you're okay. So
I was fucking moving.
Yeah, so you're sprinting.
Yeah, I was fucking moving through the whole bike. But come to run, dude, I was fucking and it was so hot. It was 97 degrees that day. I felt bad for Daniela because she was there pregnant.
Yeah.
And I knew she was uncomfortable and shit. Imagine. But dude, I got off the bike and right away, because it was just funny because it was such a switch. I'm on the bike. I'm like, all right, let's do this fucking run. I unclipped. The moment my feet hit the ground, I was just like, this is gonna suck. I would run like 400 meters, stop, walk, eat, hydrate. Dude, I was cramping fucking everywhere, dude. But it was, I'm glad I did it. I do want to do the 100 again, though.
The 100 is the sprint.
No, I mean the 100.
Oh, the 100 miler.
Yeah.
Oh.
I want to do it again. I want to finish the 100. If I could do that.
I was gonna say you can do it.
Yeah. Because I feel so good. I felt so good through it or whatever.
Yeah, the next day I hit you up. I was like, yo, bro, you want me to get you? And you're like, no, I'm good.
I'm straight. It was just my foot.
Yeah.
But that's the. I'm gonna take a break from the endurance stuff for a little while. Because even after, like now, for example, with the baby, I went out for a run and stuff. I just didn't want to run.
I get it.
I didn't want to do it. I did it, and it's still in my schedule as my workout regimen throughout the month and stuff like that. But I kind of lost a little bit of interest, so I'm gonna give it like a year. And my goal is 2026. I'm gonna do that fucking 100 again. I'm gonna finish. Fucking finish. You know what? It's the crazy shit too.
You can do it.
So Daniela, she had gotten me like shirts. She got me a shirt. She got me like a little medal. She got me like a bunch of little cute things about like doing 100 milers, right? And I kept all of them, but I haven't. Yeah,
you got to earn
it in my closet. And I told her, I was just like, one day I'm gonna put them on, but right now I won't. Yeah. So
I gotta earn it.
Yeah, I gotta earn it.
That's fun.
Yeah.
Those little things, by the way, probably get you like those last 5 miles.
Oh,
when you get to 95.
Hell yeah, because it was a surprise. I didn't even know she had any of this stuff. So she's like, oh, it's probably bad timing, but I got you all this stuff. And I was just like,
perfect timing.
Yeah. But now it's in my closet. It's all in its bag. And the little medals are in their boxes. And I was like, I'm gonna come back to this. Nice. I'm going to take it one day.
What's the sprint one? What is it?
The distances?
Yeah.
For the sprint triathlon.
The swimming.
Is a 500-meter swim. And
500-meter swim is how many laps?
It's a 50 thing. 50-yard lap, so
50 yards. It's 50 yards and meters, almost the same thing.
Yeah,
right?
20 laps.
Yeah. 20 laps.
Yeah,
that's not bad.
It's not.
I could do that shit.
Yeah, maybe like 10 minutes.
Yeah,
10 minutes more, maybe.
Yeah, that's not bad. Okay.
11-mile bike and a 5K.
That's perfect.
It gets done quick.
That sounds fun. I was gonna say that sounds fun for me.
Till this day, the highest heart rate I've achieved on the watch.
Yeah,
it was like 215. Dude, like when I tell you it was a sprint, it was a fucking sprint. Till this day, I've done tempo runs. I've done
215 is the most I think I've ever seen. For me, is like 190. I've never seen a 2.
Dude.
That's crazy.
It was hot though that day too. I don't know.
You were gonna die. One. That's what happened. Dude. 215 is crazy.
It took me. I remember. So I passed the finish line, and Daniela was right at it. And then there's like a little bit of a walk, and they give you the medal, and it was probably, let's say, 100 feet from the turnaround point to like back where Daniela was.
Yeah.
I stayed over there for about 5 minutes because I was like, if I go, I'm not gonna be able to talk.
You're gonna die.
I'm not gonna be able to talk.
You're at 215. So I just kind of like crazy.
I just like stay like put my head on the barricade and I just kind of like trying to like calm myself down. And then Daniela was like, oh, we were wondering where you went. I was like, I needed a minute, dude.
Yo, that's fucking 215 is wild.
Yeah,
that RPM doesn't go much further after that.
No, I think that's
God.
I've never hit it again. Damn. I never even came close. I think the most I go to now is like 190 something.
Yeah. That seems like when I'm like 190 is kind of where I end up. That's fucking crazy. Amaris got a thing. She checked her heart and all that. Fine. Told her.
Oh, yeah.
I was like, I fucking told you,
Again,
man.
This whole thing about like these doctors said like a low heart rate when you work, that's normal.
Yeah, I told her if it was like is that a heart arrhythmia or whatever, right? That was on the kind of jumps.
Yeah, jumps.
I'm like, that's different.
Yeah.
And I'm like, a high heart rate, that's different. A low heart rate? I was like, I'm sure a doctor's might see it and be like, no, there's actually blah, blah, blah. I'm like, but if you had to choose, I'm going to assume the lower heart rate is probably your best bet. If they gave you 3 heart rates and they were like, who do you at a base, not them moving, just sitting down, who do you think is in the best shape? Yeah. The person with the lower heart rate.
Yeah. And the fact that the doctor didn't put together, they're like, oh yeah, she was also training and running a lot to run the half and all this stuff, and she did, but oh no, that's fucking weird.
Yeah, bro, I found it weird too.
Super disconnected.
Yeah, but turns out a bunch of tests and they were like, everything's normal. I was like, yeah, no shit. Yeah. And I'm like, and it's fucking cool. Your body doesn't take that much effort to like just be at a, like that's great. That's what you want. You want your body to work as least as possible when it's chilling.
Right.
You have resources for other things. But she was like, whatever. I'm down. I was like, nah, you can't say that no more. You're good now, man.
You're my age, other. She's always like, me está pasando algo.
Yeah. But I'm doing it. Okay. I want to do it. Like I said.
Fuck it. Let's do it next year. It'll be quick. I don't even think we have to really train for it.
I think I kind of train her for it naturally.
As long as you know how to swim, it's just about how fast
you know what's funny? I barely ride bikes. I think out of the 3 things, I'm gonna have to practice riding a bike most.
And then we also need to get a bike.
That too. But out of all,
I got a guy.
Okay, good.
Yeah, I got
that's the only swimming. I'm swimming every week. That's easy.
Yeah.
I've gotten to now. I'm like swimming, which is fun.
Nice.
Like it's boring, but it's fun because now I've gotten to a point where it's like back to muscle memory where I'm thinking about my day and stuff. Like I kind of forget. Like, oh shit, let me see where I'm at. I'm like, oh, okay. Let me see how I'm feeling, how I feel. I've settled on, I have a slight tilt. I don't tilt too much because I was taking too much. Like it's more effective if I completely turn. So if I go like, what is it? I go like this. And if I completely turn, not take my head out, but completely turn, I can bring my arm out. So it is more effective, but it takes more thinking because then I have to like, because I'm turning all the way, I have to blow out so the water doesn't go in my nose. And then when I whip back, I have to blow out again. So it was just taking too much thinking. I was like, I can't think about my day. But if I just tilt a little bit, enough to bring my arm out, and then give my couple flurry kicks sideways, then
you're just chilling.
I'm chilling.
I always just went one side. I never felt that, by the way, because I always used to tell you that I still needed to like remind myself of certain things that I needed to do technically correct when I was in the pool. I never hit a flow state until the Ironman.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I came in 3rd.
That's not bad.
It's fucking crazy. Awesome. Yeah. Let me pee real quick,
bro. No, I think, bro, as a matter of fact, 3:34. I got to cook.
You got to cook? What you making?
I'm going to make, so I just picked up, steaks from House Freezer. So I'm going to make like old school steak, like the way we used to eat it. Cebollado with the bomb ass steaks. See what comes out. See what happens. Talk to me.
Till last week, we used the New York strips and we made fucking like, I made tacos. I honestly, endless amount of shit until the other day. And I was like, Ronnie saved me like $300 worth of steak.
And there's still a box in House.
I'm about to go pick up some.
They don't use them. I'm like, fuck. Yeah. All right. I was like, no problem. There's like 2 boxes there. So there's like 50 steaks there.
Dude,
yeah,
that's insane.
I went today. I grabbed like 8. I was like, let me just grab 8 since I'm here. And like whatever we want to cook. Like I told Mary, I was like, you don't have to cook steak. I'm like, just use it. Like,
however,
like I'm gonna make steak encebollado. Like instead of buying some thin ass steak in the supermarket, just use that. Something nice, quality steak and
same shit.
Yeah,
better.
Yeah, exactly. Everything's gonna be better quality product, whatever. So
clutch, dude.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, man.